Welcome to the Collabo Podcast. Thank you for listening. Hello, and welcome to the Collabo Podcast. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Richard.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, but I am pretty full.
Wow, did you have a big lunch?
I did. I had steak and a milkshake and some chocolate for dessert. And yes.
Wow, that sounds like a big lunch. Well, I have news for you, Tom. I have decided to try a vegan diet.
Vegan diet? Why have you decided to try that?
There are a number of reasons, but firstly, I want to save the planet. So we're eating too much meat these days, and the animals that the meat comes from, they produce a lot of methane gas. So animals like pigs and cattle produce a lot of dangerous gas for the environment, which leads to global warming.
Okay.
And also, to make space for these animals, we have to cut down a lot of trees. And so that also has a bad effect on the environment.
Okay.
I'm also concerned about animal welfare. A lot of the meat we eat is very, very cheap. I mean, I love torikizoku.
Me too.
But I think it's very, very cheap. So the animals, the chickens maybe don't have good conditions they live in.
Okay.
And finally, my health check, my annual health check was not great. It said my cholesterol levels were very high.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's because I really like cafe latte, and because I drink a lot of milk. So I think I'm going to try a vegan diet for some time.
What's the difference between a vegan and a vegetarian?
Vegetarians generally don't eat meat and fish, but vegans don't eat meat or fish, but they also don't eat any products that come from animals. So a vegan will not drink milk, for example, or cheese.
No cheese?
I'm sorry, yeah. And eggs, a vegan won't eat eggs.
That's, yes. So you're going to try this diet?
I am going to try, yeah. I think I want to, even though it's strict and in Japan quite difficult, I want to try it for a few weeks and see how I feel.
So what difficulties or problems do you think you will have?
I think one big problem is protein, which I think in Japanese is tanpaku. So I usually get my protein from eggs and meat and cheese and things like that. And with a vegan diet, you can't eat those. So I'll have to find another source of protein. So I think I'll have to eat beans and maybe tofu and things like that.
Okay.
I think it might be expensive.
Really?
Because I think I might have to buy special products which don't have any animal products in. And I need to be careful. I have a vitamin called B12.
Okay.
Because I think it's difficult to get B12 vitamin from non-animal products. So,
Okay.
So I think that might be difficult, and also I'll need to check all my packaging carefully to make sure it doesn't have any animal products in it, and my Japanese isn't good, so that might be a problem.
Right. I'm just thinking, Black Thunder?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to eat Black Thunder chocolate, my favourite chocolate bar.
Oh no!
Because it's got quite a lot of milk in it, and with a vegan diet you can't really eat milk or drink milk, so I won't be able to have that.
What about eating out? Like you mentioned torikizoku. Will you be able to go to restaurants?
I will be able to go to restaurants, but I may well not be able to eat anything at those restaurants. So for torikizoku, I think most things on the menu I won't be able to eat. So
just cabbage.
We'll be okay for kabe hodai.
Kabe hodai.
And edamame will be okay, but I think anything else on the menu, I won't be able to eat it. There's probably a lot of dashi in a lot of the products, and that will be a big problem, I think.
Ah, wow. I guess we have to cancel our lunch appointment next week.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's no fun restaurants for me for the next few weeks. Although I think there are some Japanese restaurants that have vegan options, so I'll try to find out what those are over the next few weeks.
So how long is this experiment going to last?
We're in the springtime now, so this is we're recording this in February. So as I have a bit of time, I'm going to try for 3 weeks. And we're going to report back next week, in next week's podcast, and say how I did.
Wow. Well, you're braver than me. I don't think I would like to try a vegan diet, but yeah, you said there are some convincing reasons why we maybe should consider it.
Yeah, I think there are some good reasons, but I think there are also some difficulties. So I'd like to kind of see how easy or difficult it is in Japan to be a vegan. And we'll see how I get on.
Good luck.
All right, thanks very much, Tom. See you soon.
Ciao.
Thank you for listening to the Collabo Podcast. Please tune in next time.